on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23. Yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
LaShawn McCoy, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10.
And there's a nice catch there by Rob Gronkowski. And we all know the story. Came out of retirement, got himself traded to Tampa Bay from New England in order to reconnect with his favorite quarterback. And no one has caught more Tom Brady touchdowns than Gronk, and he expects to add to that total in Tampa Bay.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
A pickup of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 44, Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yard line.
Well, this, of course, the home opener for the Buccaneers, a date folks in Tampa have had circled since, I don't know, about 6:30 Eastern time on March 17th. That the day that TB12 officially became Buccaneer CD.
And think about it this way, Brandon. Back in the old days, we used to talk about, what we call water cooler talk, right? You take a break at work and you talk about the team and everybody's standing around. Now, whatever passes is water cooler talk, the social media, the texting, all of those things. Since that moment that it was announced, it was official, that Tom Brady was a Buccaneer, that's all these people have cared about. Seeing this game in Tampa, and let's face it, this team hasn't been to the playoffs in a decade or so. Now they're talking about going to the Super Bowl. Forget just getting to the playoffs. That's what Tom Brady has brought to this franchise.
Second and 8.
Second and 8 coming from the 19. Now Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ryan Succop set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Man, we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Catches like that from Mike Evans, just another reason he was the 7th pick in 2014.
It's almost not fair because you can see the frame. What is he, about 6'5" or so, somewhere in that neighborhood? So his catch radius is absolutely tremendous. That makes it very difficult to cover him, even if you surround him with people. But also, he can run. I mean, his speed is absolutely surprising to a lot of people.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, 61 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
The kick is blocked.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Now he's hit and Bridgewater loses the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the gun, Bridgewater. And Thomas has it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
14.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
He's going to look deep for more. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Complete to Robbie Anderson.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
3rd down.
Bridgewater again. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
The carry for Carolina.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7, and a Panther 1st down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
20, Panthers 7.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
The 36-yard line.
Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. To throw is Bridgewater. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Ndamukong Suh. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Got his target, Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Bucs 14-yard line.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
And there's a catch by Christian McCaffrey, and he plays a huge role in the passing attack. He's caught over 100 passes each of the last 2 years. So he is a defense's nightmare because how do you identify him before the snap on every play? Is he a running back? Is he a receiver? Do you guard him with a defensive back, a linebacker? Whatever you do, he tends to have the answer himself and ends up making big plays.
That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. 2nd and 2. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Score Buccaneers 20, Panthers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now a play fake here on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. A handoff to Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 6 there on first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
41-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's got Evans. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 27, Panthers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Bridgewater. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And Ndamukong Suh able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 41 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Check 31.
Shotgun now for Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
A 48-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. So after the INT, it's Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And now look at him go. He's at the 30. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush. rush, and down he goes.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. Here's Bridgewater. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
First down, Carolina.
Bridgewater on 1st down. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Bridgewater taking a shot for Samuel. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Buccaneers 36, Panthers 30.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. This will make it into the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd down.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 8 yards there. 1st down, Carolina.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run. Run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they have the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Christian McCaffrey with the carry for Carolina. Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Complete to Christian.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Bridgewater to throw it. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Ian Thomas with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Panthers 37. Buccaneers 36.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Back now in Tampa. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This for his running back, McCoy. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. First down, Tampa.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
To throw is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. From midfield, here's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Rasul Douglas there to get him down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. From the gun, it's Brady. This is caught, and he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Derek Brown.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
42.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. William Golston able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Bridgewater. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He gets it to Thomas. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Take it across midfield and down to the 45. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Stop your body.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bucs, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they will fall to 1-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
it.